Yo, it's the 13th letter to the cipher. Your brother back at you once again on the People's Day. And today is the People's Day, as every day is the People's Day. How you all doing? I promise not to keep you long. I'll keep this simple, sweet, and I'll be out your way. I was just watching the Discovery Channel, and they had um, inmates or displaying material in regarding the conductivity and actions and words of the inmates. And it really saddened me because white America really has a plan to kill all of us. And when I say all of us, you know exactly what I mean. All black men, all black men. Now, if you got money, you an athlete, you a star, entertainer, what have you, you done made your way through the cracks that's in the walls. But for the masses of us, they have a plan to kill all of us. While everybody's out there jaw jacking, bullshitting on social media, Instagram, tweet, Facebook, all of that bullshit. While you out there jaw jacking about shit, these white people got a plan to kill our fucking ass. How many people know how many black men in America are locked away in prison? We're not talking about the county jails across America. We're going to stick strictly on the prison population right now, seeing that we comprise more than half of the prison population, yet we comprise only 13% of the whole US population. We comprise over half of the county jail across the country, yet we comprise only 13% of the entire population. Not to mention how law enforcement is killing you on a whim when they feel like it, abuse you when they feel like it, mistreat you when they feel like it. You see, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. You have all of these news anchormen and news anchor women who, when cops get killed, it's this humongous big story and all of these luxurious, pretty words that is placed behind this officer. But every time you see a black man on television in the news, and they tell him the story about how he got locked up or how he got killed by the police, it's always a bad story. And it's always a negative story. It's always a negative, distorted image of what really happened. Has anybody paid attention to that which just went on in Memphis, Tennessee? They got a plan to kill us all. They got a plan to kill us all. If there is, I was just watching the Discovery Channel, by the way, and they had the program entitled Cook County Jail. So you know how they display the inmates there. And I tell you, they had two white inmates on there, and they asked them how they were doing and what you're going to do not to come back. They didn't ask no black people that. They didn't ask any black inmate that. If anything, you saw black inmates getting pepper spray. You saw black inmates being interviewed by a behavioral specialist. You saw black people being interviewed because of their gang affiliation and how they got caught on camera doing some type of assaulting to another inmate that looked just like them. And it was a pack of them, like a pack of wolves. This is because they have been educated by the oppressor. The oppressor has made you hate yourself. The oppressor has made you hate people that look like yourself. And then they put you in a box, a bunch of rats. I'm just saying. That's a form of killing you. You can't make babies. And when they lock you down, they try to lock you down to the max. Even for a simple drug charge, they try to lock you down to the max. Then when you get out, you can't find anything. You can't find no employment. It's the whole plan, and it's been that way. So please, by all means, stop going to prison. Stop going to jails. The county jails across America are full of black men. By the way, did you know that Obama made an executive order making slavery illegal again? They're just waiting for the opportunity. The executive order 13603, free slave labor across the country. Huh? While you sitting up there bullshitting, while we're sitting up here being disunified, while we're sitting up here looking at garbage on the TV box, the stupid box, while we listen to all of that crazy ass shit, music, so-called music that they got going on the urban ghetto box. It's sad, but true. And all of this which you are being programmed to see is that which you are exhibiting, manifesting in your life. And it's all bad shit, as you can see. Even your stars on television, they are falling. They are falling to the ground, yet people are dying to get into that industry. Don't you see what they have done to you, what they will do to you? And they will kill you like they're killing us right now because we have no unity. We are the most integrated people in the world. That's real talk. Check your statistics. That's why we have nothing. You go to towns, states, you have little Mexico, little Italy, little China, little Puerto Rico. There's no section for blacks. They call it the nigger box. There was a time before the civil rights movements when we had our own everything. We had our own communities, not neighborhoods. Neighborhoods and communities are two different things. When you live in a community, you control everything that goes on in that community. Right now, you're just renting. You're just renting. You don't own anything in the community. You're not running anything in the community. Everybody else who don't look like you is running everything where you stay at, where you live at. Police are killing you at a whim, like whenever they feel like it, and get away with it. Why? Because you are not a citizen, really. You were not part of that Constitution when they were making it. You were still a slave. And you're still slaves today. When they wrote it, we the people, they wasn't talking about you. They were talking about them. We weren't any people. We were slaves, and we're still slaves today. And we're on the #1 list to get killed by cops, by law enforcement. You must remember that law enforcement is the manifestation of the minds of the majority of the white folks here in America. If you think I'm lying, check it out. In 1863, when they gave you the Emancipation Proclamation, 98% of white people disliked black people. And we're going to fast forward that tape until this very date, June 2019. Okay, you have 80% of white people still don't like black people. Sadly, you got those mixed babies, black and white babies out there who got caught in the middle of this bullshit. And they don't know whose side to take, the black side or the white side. And they integrated you to nothing. Now you don't own anything. You spend all of your money with them. You don't even have a dollar to circulate through your own neighborhood because you don't own anything in the neighborhood anymore because you listen to those civil rights fools who had you to believe and made you think that integration was the way to go. When in reality, it just helped your death. And right now, we are what Hitler called useless eaters. That's how the United States sees us right now. In fact, according to the economic experts and the white people here of America, in 2053, black people will not have anything, not even a place to work. That means you will have no job. Where you going to stay at? Right now, we own half of 1% of nothing. In 2053, these white people have already projected that we won't have any jobs here in America, and they are going to make sure that that happens. Do you hear me? They're going to make sure that that happens while you're out there jaw-jacking, killing one another, stealing from one another, lying, being deceitful to one another, being just like the white man himself, the almighty devil. He programmed you. And if you don't unprogram yourself fast, as I've always tell you, we are going to die. We have to find some type of way to bridge this gap. If there's, listen to me, if we don't bridge it, we fucked. If we have some type of unity and regain some type of economic control of our own resources, we will have a chance. But like how long is 2053 from here? Just say 30 years. But just say 34 years. Look at that. Now, for those who just having kids today and they're 1 year old, by the time they're 30 years old, do you see their predicament? Do you see what we're doing or how we're leaving them? Look at the content of behavior that we display on social media. And white folks, as I said, are laughing at us. They got a destruction plan to kill all our ass. 12,000 inmates in the Cook County jail right now. Now, that's just one county in the metropolitan area. Let's times that times every metropolitan area in the country. Let's even go by the states. You understand what I'm saying? 12,000 times that. 12,000 times that. And you all think it's a game. You think it's a game. If you haven't seen my video entitled Lab Rats Black History 40, I encourage you to view that. I also highly encourage you to view The Destruction of Black Males, which is Black History number 70. In fact, just view all of them. If you haven't, I'm sure there's over 100 to view. Over. But the time is serious, and they have a plan to kill all our ass. You have no rights. Obama, whom black people put in office, signed the executive order to reenact slavery. That's one of those executive orders that they will not take off the books. That's real talk. It's the 13th letter to the cipher. If there's anything that I've said that you like or that was informative to you, by all means, mash that subscribe and press that bell button. Mash the subscribe button, mash that bell button. That's all I ask you to do. And continue to watch this Bat channel. 13th letter to the cipher. Stay away from the police. Stay away from the police. Stay away from the police. Clean up and police your own communities. Shut down the prison system. Shut down the jail system. It can happen if we stop killing one another. They live off of us. We don't even live off of ourselves. They live and thrive off of us. Get rich off of us. Stay away from the police. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke no weed in your car. Don't smoke no weed in your car. Have some respect for yourself. Have some love for yourself. And defend yourself if you have to against the police. if you have to. But they want to kill you. Even when they ask you, go move, don't move. They want you to make any type of move to shoot you, any type of move. They want you to do anything, to go to jail, to go to prison. It's free slave labor. And they kill you through the jail system. You can't make babies. And all of those who are rich and got money, well, they got a white girl, okay? So that kills the line right there. You don't make anything stronger by adding something to it. You don't add cream to black coffee to make it stronger. You add it to make it weaker. You don't add water to gasoline to make it stronger. You add water to the gasoline to make it weaker. Economically, we won't have anything. You all think about that. What will we do if we don't have anything? Who will we rob? Who will we steal from? Who do we first take the lives of? Seeing that we are frustrated in this lab rat box. And when that happens, and it's happening already before your very eyes, the writing is already on the wall. I hope you can see that. It's your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher. I just wanted to drop that off to you all. Peace.